Thank you for joining us on Business News. We begin from the aviation industry, where airline operators of Nigeria are asking the federal government to provide a window of special funding for operators of local airlines in the country and allow operators to procure licenses for importation and distribution of aviation fuel, popularly called AON. The operators made the call during a visit to the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, in Abuja. Speaking on behalf of operators, the Chief Executive Officer of the Brass Aviation, Captain Roland Iye, said the call for provision of a window of special funding for operators in aviation was necessitated due to the nature of the aviation business and its contribution to the country's gross domestic product. He appealed to the federal government for immediate review of all industry taxes, fees, and charges to determine applicability and quantum in line with the cost recovery model of the aviation parastatus. Responding, Mr. Festus Keyamo said the federal government will tactically address issues raised by the operators to create a more conducive environment in favor of the sector. He, however, called on the association to address incessant flight delays, flights rescheduled, and flight cancellations that passengers kept complaining about every day. Amid rising concerns and panic regarding a return of fuel subsidy and potential fuel scarcity, the managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mr. Mele Kyari, has come forward to address these speculations. He firmly debunked rumors of fuel subsidy being reintroduced by President Tinubu, emphasizing its relegation to history.
We have seen very few states, pockets of very low queues, not only connected with the road situation that we are seeing. There are a number of blockages on our road, crossing products from the southern depots into the northern part of the country. And it takes a much longer time than they do now. They have to reroute the trucks around many, many locations for them to be able to reach. And that created delays, and that created some supply gap, but that has been filled, and we do not see any of such problems again. And secondly, because of the full deregulation that we have in this sector, marketers are now competing amongst themselves. So one, you must have noticed some fuel stations will reduce price by 2 naira and 3 naira. So customers will naturally run to the places where you have that reduction in prices. And that creates panic, because for those who don't know why they are doing it, they will think that there's something wrong happening, or there's an ominous sign of scarcity and people start queuing up in the fuels. Otherwise, there is no challenge. Supply is robust. We have over 1.4 billion liters of product in our hands, both marine and land. And also that there are no issues around delivery of those products into the land. So there's no fear, nothing to bother about. But we're also happy that the market forces are now playing out and marketers are competing. And of course, there are a few issues we are engaging them to resolve alongside other agencies of government. And there are critical issues around access to foreign exchange. And we, as you all know, government is doing so much to ensure supply of FX into the market. We know that these FX markets will stabilize. Current A&E window is around 770, and we know that those inputs that's already happening, the inputs of government today will crystallize, and also they will come to an equilibrium position in the FX market.